Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Mass Effect 2 here on the Game Professor channel. I'm your host, the Game Professor.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Excellent. And today, I think we are going to start one of the next recruitment missions. But before we do that, I do want to go around and talk to people. Probably want to do a little bit of scanning of stuff and try to get us a little bit more ahead in terms of our resources. But first, our messages. You're alive from Mom. So I have to find out my child is alive, third hand from Alliance Brass. Where the hell have you been? I figure whatever you're doing is classified, likely part of your Spectre operations. Just stay safe out there and keep doing your mom proud. And sneak something through a secure channel next time. Love, your mother, Captain Hannah. I'm not gonna lie, I feel bad about that whole situation. And then we have a gift of words from the consort, Shaira. Wow, I can read. Commander, I thought that my gift of words had been incorrect, an embarrassing notion, but my contacts tell me you yet survive. I am pleased to hear that your journey continues, though I sense that you head toward an even deeper darkness. When you fought Saren, only your resolve was tested, but now I fear you cannot rely only on your own strength. Take whatever steps you must to ensure that those battling at your side fight with clear minds and glad hearts. Be well, Consort Shaira. And that is basically an in-game reference to make sure that you have loyal crew members. Then from Dr. Michelle, you and Garrus are alive. Dear Commander Shepard, I was relieved to hear that you were alive. I was devastated to hear of the destruction of the Normandy and those people who didn't make it off in time. After you went missing and were presumed dead, I feared I'd never see you or Garrus ever again. You and he did so much to help clean up the wards when you were hunting for Saren. The galaxy needs more people like you, and I'm glad you're still here to protect those of us who've grown to depend upon both of you. Is Garrus with you again by any chance? After being so happy to hear of your survival, I wondered if perhaps he might have ended up with you. I left a few messages on his public accounts, but you know how he is about checking his mail, and I don't think the comm address I had for him works anymore, because he hasn't returned any calls. Always so busy on his grand crusades, his great passions, that he focuses on them to the exclusion of anything or anyone else. Anyway, if you know where he might be, I would really love to hear from him. Or both of you could come by the next time you're near the Citadel. Thanks, Chloe Michelle. And I warn you all, there might be a cat joining soon, if he decides to hop up on my lap. So then we have Nala Butler, take care of Garrus. Commander Shepard, my husband was one of the men serving on Garrus's team. I don't know how much Garrus talked to you about what happened. I don't know the specifics myself, only that my husband died in a trap set by those bastard gangs. I know Garrus blames himself. He took every shot fired at his squad as a failure on his part, and it was clear that when he sent me the message about my husband that he thinks it was his fault. My husband would never have wanted that. He was proud of the work he did on Garrus's squad. He was taking back Omega from the gangs. He died fighting with honor. I miss him. God, I'd give anything to get him back. But whatever happened there wasn't Garrus's fault. You're his commander now. Please, if you can, help him stop blaming himself. And please don't tell him that I sent you this. Thank you. Nala Butler. Another reference to the teacher role that you kind of have over Garrus. So very, very cool to have that as well. And the Normandy crash site data received from Admiral Hackett, Commander Shepard. The Alliance was grateful to receive the information you found at the Normandy's crash site, and we've sent it out to the affected families. By finding those dog tags, you have provided peace of mind for a lot of people, Commander. I thank you on their behalf. Good stuff. So, let's go talk to people. I actually don't distinctly remember. There we go. Now I can hear things. if I don't distinctly remember if there are things to be said between every single main story mission, but it doesn't hurt to talk to people.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I want to talk about you.
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good. Have to say you run this ship tight, and we're getting things done. We keep on track and maybe we'll figure this out. I hope so. I'm not looking forward to the debrief if it all goes to hell. Is there something specific? Or are you just checking in?
You're a soldier like me.
I heard you were big in the Alliance. Figured we have something in common.
Oh boy.
I did some things that caught attention and stirred up the Citadel. That was after the Alliance put me on leave, though. Didn't drive a Mako through a relay or take down a Reaper, but you covered that.
Career highlights.
What was your proudest career moment?
The job I'm proudest of wasn't for the Alliance. Nobody really knows about it. A Batarian group was plotting to release a weaponized virus and kill the Council. Miranda and I stopped it.
Why wasn't that reported?
Strange that it wasn't bigger news.
The real work doesn't get publicized, you know that. They say it's better that people don't know how fragile the system is or how close the bad guys can get. So, it never happened. Like you and the Reaper. And that's why I'm here.
Alright. Tell me more about joining Cerberus.
What led you to Cerberus?
The Alliance sidelined me after Eden Prime. Ended up on a job with Miranda that Cerberus treated like an audition. And here I am.
You don't mind their methods?
You don't seem like a results at all costs kind of guy. Cerberus history doesn't bother you?
The Alliance is all politics. Somebody has to take down the bad people. Cerberus keeps that line, I'm on their side.
Alright. I guess I do like that you took a stand.
You make no apologies for doing what you had to. I admire that.
I couldn't go back to the Alliance, not after the cover-up. They did the same to you. General public never knew you were dead or heard the real story of the Citadel. Did you know they used you on recruitment ads? You were the human ideal for like 6 months. Then they replaced you with a composite image they invented. Guess you didn't focus test right. Perfect example of humanity, and they still dumped you.
I apologize. I have to contend with Chester's positioning of himself for a second. You always this depressing? I don't want to flirt with him. That's the problem. I really don't want to flirt with him. But thanks for thinking of me.
It's nice to know someone like you is thinking about me.
Oh.
Knowing the real story was hard. It felt like, well, maybe this isn't really appropriate, Shepard.
Oh boy.
Commander, I should get back to my duties. Everything has to be perfect if we're going to survive this.
Yep. We'll talk again.
You're not blowing me off that easy, Mr. Taylor.
Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, they kind of forced the flirting with Jacob, and it bugs me. I really don't like the way they just kind of make the flirting with Jacob happen pretty much no matter what with FemShep. Because I really don't want to flirt with him at all. He's not my type. He's just too rigid. And while he does have, obviously he took a stand in regard to things, but he doesn't, especially in this game, he really doesn't have any passion, and it just makes him very bland to me. I do see passion when we get to his loyalty mission, and he does show more passion in the third game. I will absolutely attest to that, but by and large, he's just kind of bland to me. But let's talk to Morden.
Shepard, how can I help?
I want to talk about you.
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, we'd like that, actually. Talked about work earlier. Time with Special Tasks Group studying genophage. It wasn't entirely honest. Lie of omission. Also, other kinds need to clear the air. Mission too important to keep secrets.
Well,
Work on genophage was more than just study.
I suspected as much.
I had a feeling you were holding something back.
Apologies, classified information, but you've earned the full story. Need to know me, what I can do, what I did. Wasn't lying completely. Initially just did recon, but uncovered data. troubling. Krogan population was increasing at faster rate than expected. Krogan were adapting to genophage, overcoming disease.
Okay. How did it happen?
Did the Krogan evolve, or did some of their scientists develop a treatment?
Krogan scientists? Never met Krogan scientist worthy of term. No. Natural evolution.
Okay.
Krogan physiology incredibly durable. Organ redundancy, backup systems, cellular regeneration. Genophage like any other natural hazard. Krogan evolved past it.
Okay, what happened next? I'm not going to say it's a major threat, and I'm not going to say it's good news entirely.
What did your team do when it learned that the Krogan were overcoming the genophage?
Personally led a science team. Geneticists, chemists, sociologists, mathematicians. Created new version of genophage. Released it on Tuchanka, other Krogan-centric areas. Restabilized Krogan population.
Okay. What were the effects of the modification?
How did your genophage modification work?
Krogan evolution attached garbage genetic code to genophage attack sites. Modification created other areas for garbage code to connect. Left sites clean, capable, running smoothly.
Okay. Interesting to think about with all of the vaccine stuff that's becoming more widely understood and known now. Distribution of the virus.
How did you distribute the modified genophage?
Covert drops, hospitals, clan centers, water supplies. Very difficult. Few Solarians on Tuchanka. Team got caught a few times. Had to fight free. Messy. Better when things went as planned.
Yeah, I bet so. Was this the best choice?
You never considered other options?
Hundreds. Thousands. Modified genophage offered best outcome. Stabilized population, avoided publicity that could incite Krogan anger, averted potential genocide, or devastating war. Best solution for whole galaxy. Krogan included.
Thank you for telling me.
I doubt you've told many people about this, Morden. I appreciate you letting me know.
Wanted you to know I'm willing to do what's necessary. Should get back to work. Talk more later. Next time tissue synthesis has to compile. Good for free time.
All right. Good to know. Let me see if I have anything else I can get right now. I do want to get the cane sooner rather than later. AP sniper rifle. Oh, rude. I can get the tech damage, that's good. I like that. Anything else? Tech duration. Alright. Need one more tech damage before I can get that. Alright. Cool. Oh, I should get up Normandy upgrades.
How can I help?
From everybody.
Any ideas on other ways to prepare for the collectors?
Ideas, yes. Expensive, but possibly valuable. Can show you.
Alright. Think his... Yes, the Morden Omni tool. Yeah, we can get you that. Because that makes him more effective. Let me get Jacob's as well. The sooner I get these taken care of, the better it is.
Any thoughts on how to prepare against the collectors?
They spec'd this ship to the original Normandy, but you were there. The collectors cut her like butter. This armor just isn't top of the line anymore. People will die if we don't upgrade. Alliance had some new toys in secret dev before I left. I could try and pull a few favors.
Okay. So, heavy ship armor? Nice. I like that. And I will go talk with Joker, because Joker's very funny. Then we'll go down and talk to Kasumi and Garrus.
I heard about Ferris Fields. Any news on your brother?
He's gone. They're all gone. But we'll get them back.
Shepard and Lawson are on it. We'll get your brother back. And make sure the collectors pay for taking him.
Oh, and Miranda. I also have to get Miranda's enhancements.
Commander.
How are things in the cockpit?
I assume everything's going well up here?
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
Adapt.
I don't have time to babysit you, Joker. Find a way to deal with it.
Yeah, reasoning with the intercom is not my strong point.
Your problem, not mine.
Thanks, I'll remember this.
I will hold off on these, because ultimately those will just be the same things.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
But it is amusing. Let's see here. Go down a floor. And I am going to keep the dress on, because I don't really like any of the Cerberus uniforms. So I would much rather have something I actually like wearing. And the dress is stylish on Shepard. If I'm going to wear a uniform, I'd rather be in an Alliance uniform, to put it lightly. Let's start with Kasumi, because Kasumi is relatively quick to get through conversation-wise.
People are talking out there, and I hear it all. I really appreciate your help with the Hawk heist. I've been going through Keiichi's gray box. It's so nice to have him back, even in that form. I miss him.
I'm glad, Kasumi.
I usually travel hidden away in cargo bays. It's nice to be able to look out a window for a change.
I bet.
Mess Sergeant Gardner might just be an evil genius. Emphasis on the evil. People think he's a bad cook on purpose, like he's trying to teach them a lesson. I think his ramen is okay, but it's really hard to ruin ramen.
Yeah, that is true.
Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
And yeah, she basically just has various little things to say. We will also eventually go through all of the things that she's brought. Lots of fun little tidbits there. Then let's chat with Miss Miranda. Then we'll finish with Garrus.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Can we talk?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'm just finishing an operation report. I'm impressed, Shepard. So far things have gone exceptionally well. As Cerberus operations go, this is one of the best I've been a part of.
That's because I'm not Cerberus.
Maybe that's because this isn't a Cerberus operation.
Not to you, maybe. But I report directly to the elusive man. And I'm here because he wants me to be. Cerberus gave you a second chance, Commander. Maybe you should do the same for us.
Why did you join Cerberus?
Cerberus obviously has your loyalty. How did you get involved with them?
I suppose you've earned the right to know. Do you remember when I told you how I was genetically altered? Well, that wasn't my choice. My father created me. He's a very influential man and extremely controlling. He didn't want a daughter. He wanted a dynasty. I ran away as soon as I was old and brave enough. I went to Cerberus because I knew they could protect me.
I assume that that's another thing that the Legendary Edition will fix, is the seating effect with the dress. Oh boy, that was unexpected. How angry was he?
How bad were the terms you and your father parted on?
Shots were fired.
Alright. Protection from Cerberus?
You seem capable of defending yourself. Why did you need Cerberus?
My father invested a great deal in his dynasty. It wasn't a matter of just leaving. I knew he would continue to pursue his investments.
Okay. And Cerberus appreciates you?
I assume that Cerberus approves of your enhanced abilities?
Of course. Cerberus fully endorses anything that advances the cause of humanity. Genetic alterations included. But unlike my father and his own selfish reasons, Cerberus and the elusive man believe in a greater good. They see the bigger picture, and I feel like I have a purpose here.
Tell me more about your father.
Who exactly is your father?
A businessman, but a very wealthy one. It's ironic. My father believed deeply in a human positive agenda. He donated generously to Cerberus. before I joined them. That's how I first heard about Cerberus, through my father's connections.
Do you have a mother?
You've told me a lot about your father. What happened to your mother?
I never had one. Most of my genetic material is based on my father's tissue. His Y chromosome was altered with an amalgam of desired traits from various sources. How arrogant can you be? The man is completely egomaniacal. Just another reason I had to get away from him.
Yeah, this definitely would have a major blow on your self-esteem.
Talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used by your father, by Cerberus.
Maybe. I like to know where I fit in the world. It helps me find meaning in how I was created.
You are who you are, Miranda. You don't need to make excuses for it.
That's easy for you to say. We've both been engineered for greatness, Shepard. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
But it's not what defines you.
Your spirit and personality are what make you great. It's what makes anyone great.
That's kind of you. I'm not sure I believe you, but thanks for saying it.
Thanks for your time, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Anytime, Commander. Commander, what can I do for you?
Let's see about her upgrades.
Have you got any ideas for potential upgrades we could make?
A few ideas, yeah. Here, take a look.
Pretty sure she expands the, the mineral scanner, so... has been integrated into ship systems, so it will greatly speed up the planet scanning process. I love it. That's what I like. Let's see what Mr. Garrus has to say, though. And then we'll probably just get to the planet where we'll be going to.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Of course it is.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'm pretty sure
I'll be here if you need me.
I already got his upgrade, if I remember correctly, but the iconic Garrus in the middle of some calibrations. Good stuff. But yeah, we will go back up now. And then I think what we'll do some scanning of planets. Especially now that we have the advanced mineral scanner. Hopefully we'll be able to get some good stuff. And we'll just do it in the two areas around, or the one area around the planet that we'll be going to go after the Warlord. So let's do it. I will eventually start talking to Kelly some as well, because she has some insight on things. Let's see here, though. That is poor, so we definitely won't scan that. I do want to make sure we get at least everything explored. So, moderate. Leave it. And Thuft. That is a great planet name, or asteroid name as it were, because I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be an asteroid. And one more planet. And another poor. Alright. Back we go. And there isn't really any purpose behind getting the 100% in each of the systems. It's just kind of nice to have it, in my opinion. There we go. So we have the Krogan here. So yeah, we'll go to the Eagle Nebula. Do some scanning around. Probably... we have several systems that we could do. So yeah, I actually think I'm going to do that. See what we can do with that. It's probably mostly going to be low amounts of actual scanning that we do. Praying Mouth. That is a great planet name. Beach Thunder. I don't think I've ever come into this. That's not what I meant to do. That was a wasted probe completely. Nice, lots of iridium though. I do want plenty of iridium, so I'm pleased with that.
Launching probe.
Oh boy.
Launching probe.
I can avoid, and yeah, you'll get these notifications that you can now afford things, which is nice.
Probe launched.
Come on. Oh. That should be good.
Launching probe.
Come on. Lots of little bumps. I want the big bumps. Come on. Alright, I'm getting some haptic feedback there at least. That's kind of the cue for me, is if I get any haptic feedback, I know it's probably a pretty good choice. Come on. There we go.
Probe away.
Oh, there we go.
Probe away.
Big old planet for iridium. I love it. Come on.
Probe away.
Alright. Got us back down to moderate. Oh. Just because it's right there.
Launching probe.
Excellent. Sweet. Now, what other strange names are we going to have in this system? That's what I want to know. Fitful Current. Alright. Let's see what we get on Fitful Current. More iridium. I am cool with that. Actually might just do this one system because I'm getting more to scan here than I was expecting, by and large.
Launching probe.
Alright. Down to good.
Probe launched.
There we go. Come on. Give me something.
Launching probe.
There we go. Nice big spike.
Probe launched. Probe away.
There we go. Murky water. Another rich one, my goodness. I'm gonna run out of probes.
Probe launched.
Like that's seriously what I'm looking at right now, I think, is running out of probes. That's where we're at. If we run out of probes, I will
Probe away.
stop the episode there and probably do more scanning off camera. Or start the next episode with more. Because like I said, I do find the whole scanning process to be an intrinsic element of the game. It has its own little exploration element.
Probe away.
If you actually pay attention to things, you can start to learn more about the planets and stuff like that, which is really good. It's a fun little addition of paratext within the game. And if you haven't heard me use the term paratext before, paratext is typically, in speaking with books and stuff like that, is going to be additional information that is not actually part of the story itself. So the book cover, the blurbs about the book, stuff like that. Let's see. One more planet to get in here. There we are. Little bitty one. Rough Tide, and it is little and very purple. Alright, I have 2 probes. I want to make sure I get 2 really good ones. I'd say that looks pretty good.
Launching probe.
And yeah, we'll go with that one. Sweet.
Probe away.
Alright, guys. So in that case, we are going to go back to Emir, and we'll get down onto the planet where the Krogan is and end the episode there. Next time we will be ready to go with that. Get our probes back up, and we will land on Corliss. Blue Sun's mercenary bands usually consist of human, Batarian, and Turian soldiers. They employ a variety of heavy weapons, mechs, and personal armor. Good to know. Nice little blurbs like that to give you a bit more insight as you are having to deal with the various enemies. But let's see here. I do want Garrus. I think. You know what? I'm going to do Kasumi. I'm going to do Kasumi and Garrus. I think that'll be a nice mix. Because I'll have somebody else who can go for distance, which frankly is really nice. Let's see here. Let's get her overload up. And Turian Rebel. Definitely want that. Oh, you also have overload. Good to know. I will give you one more in concussive shot, sure. That looks good. Garrus, I do want him, yeah, Vindicator. Yeah, that should be good. So, next time we will start to work on collecting Warlord Okeer.
The dossier doesn't say if Okeer is on this planet by choice. Assume hostiles.
There is only one measure of success. Kill or be killed.
Alright. Well, let's save it there. But thank you so much for watching, everybody. Be sure to hit
Stay focused. We're looking for a Krogan warlord.
Alright, there we go. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you always know when I have new videos coming out, and follow the links in the description to the Facebook page and Discord server so you can join the conversation. But until next time, everybody, this is your Game Professor, signing off. I'll see you then.